My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. Thank you for watching my station. I have about 4,500 viewers. It started a couple years ago, and I do these videos so you don't get ripped off. You learn from a former IRS agent some insider tricks sometimes on what you need to know that you will not find out from anyone else. I do some to educate you, and more importantly, give you enough information to make an informative decision. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. Go to my website at 777irs.com. I've been on TV many times. Many of you have looked at my YouTube channel because you've seen me on TV, and we are national experts in this space. As a former IRS agent revenue officer, I taught the offer and compromise program or the debt settlement program. I've worked thousands of cases. Peter Salinger of my office is another former revenue officer, group manager of those managers. He's worked over 2,000 offers and compromise. Together, we are probably the two foremost authorities on offers in the United States. There's a lot of good people. I think we're the best. In working offers and compromise, people use other companies and they find out they get disappointed. I'm not doing this to self-patronize myself, but many people just flat out get ripped off by other companies. They tell them lies. They tell them their offer is going to get through. Now all of a sudden we find out your offer and compromise didn't get through, so just what's next? Well, when IRS rejects, and I used to, by the way, with a pen like this, accept offers and deny offers. So if you give me your offer, if I work the case, I'll tell you exactly what IRS will settle for, because that's all I've done all my life, so we'll be very accurate in telling you this. The problem is most companies that you call, you didn't speak to the attorney, CPA, enrolled agent, or the person didn't have enough experience and you really got screwed. So what's next if your offer and compromise didn't go through? Very simple. You can file another offer. You can take the sheet that IRS gave you where your offer and compromise was rejected and understand it. Usually, if it's a big case, you have no business doing your own offer. You really don't. If you don't have the money and you're going to do this yourself, offers are tough to get through. There's a lot of work. The average RO spends at least 15 to 20 hours working offers. There's a lot of due diligence they do to accept them. So anyway, look at the sheet that you got back and find out if you can correct the things that IRS in fact said they didn't allow it for, and then file another offer and compromise and try to correct everyone. Number two, if you have the money like us, find a company that can go ahead and represent you and correct the things that were wrong. If not, your case is going to go back to the field again. What does that mean? That means another revenue officer is going to get assigned the case. They're going to ask for a financial statement, and when they look at your case, they're going to either put you into a payment agreement, they can put you in a hardship, or they'll accept another offer and compromise. The whole idea to this is understand what IRS is trying to do at 30,000 feet. Look at the case so you can drill down on what IRS is trying to do. IRS wants to look at your financial statement and make a determination on how they're going to close your case. Your case is like an open bill to IRS, and IRS has to take you off of that enforcement cycle, and those are the three ways they do that. They use your financial statement and your documentation to support that to make a decision how they're going to close your case. You have to know two things. IRS is for me, an former IRS agent. I'm looking at your assets, number one, and number two, I'm looking at your ability to pay. So I'm looking at your income and your expenses. If you do not understand the IRS national expense standards and what they're doing with them, you shouldn't be calling IRS. IRS is going to look at your assets, they're going to look at your liquidity, and more important, they're going to look at your income to your national expense ratios. What IRS does, just so you know, IRS is going to allow you a certain amount of expenses every month. They're called the IRS national standards. IRS will dictate to you how much they're going to allow you to spend for food and clothing, housing and utilities, a car payment, and car operation costs. You don't get to put what you choose. IRS is going to dictate to you. So when you understand what IRS is trying to do with the financial statement, you'll be able to successfully work your case. It isn't the end of the world. If your offer and compromise gets through, you have other options, take them. More importantly, get it sold to someone who knows what the hell they're doing. If this video was good, please give me a subscription. We thrive on subscriptions. I would appreciate that. You want to call us or hire us, look in the description section. Leave me a comment, a question, send me an email, and most of the time we try to get back to you. Anyway, thank you very much. Once again, give me a subscription. YouTube thrives on us getting subscriptions. Go figure. Thank you.